If you are like me, then you just got done watching round one of the NFL draft. And let me tell you, cut it off. I mean, don't rewatch it. You don't want to watch it. It's nothing to watch. Matter of fact, let me just sit up here and tell you if you don't know. Shedeur Sanders has still not been selected in round one in day one. Yes, the best quarterback in the draft, but it's 1A, 1B between him and Cam Ward. But if you want to put Cam at one, okay, cool. But Shedeur is right after that. The fact that Jackson Dart out of Ole Miss, and no disrespect to Jackson Dart and to his family and to his career, but if you put Jackson Dart even remotely close to the level of Shedeur Sanders, then you just don't know ball. You just don't know football. You don't know anything that you're talking about. In fact, there's a lot of New York fans that are even pissed off that they didn't even get Shedeur, that they even got Jackson Dart. You feel me? Look at the film. Look at the talent. Look at the arm. Look at the composure. Look at the percentage. Look at the touchdowns. Look at everything. Look at the talent. The talent that Shedeur had to play with alongside these other quarterbacks. Shedeur didn't have a run game to even help him out, so he always had to have the ball in his hand, and he still completed 70% of his passes. Shedeur had his number one option on offense was the best player on their defensive team. His best offensive player was the best defensive player team playing all snaps. He didn't even have a full offense to completely play with. He was playing with transfers, all transfers, besides Travis, honestly. So if you put Shedeur in an NFL roster with an NFL line that's going to actually block for him, for the NFL receivers that actually do nothing but play receiver and do nothing but work on their craft, it's a shame. First of all, I honestly, I want to take it back just a little bit. A heavy part of me thinks this has something to do with Deion Sanders. And I don't know why, and I don't know how, but his name and the power that he has had within the college football and the power that he has, quote unquote, had within these executives, these owners, these people who are in the NFL. And you have to think about it. Deion Sanders has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way in the NFL from back during his tenure in the NFL and with reporters and with owners or with GMs and things like that. And a lot of people, the thing is with men, yeah, we may not show it on display, our feelings, or might not just show what we're going to do on display on our feelings, but you better believe we never forgot how you made us feel. We never forgot what you did to us. We never forgot what you said to us. And no matter how long it takes or how long it's been, we will get you back. And for me personally, I watched a lot of Deion's 30 for 30 of the double play, and I watched a lot of documentaries with Deion, period. And I watched just a little bit of his reality shows. Deion Sanders has always been in the spotlight. He has always been in the limelight. He's always been prime time. You feel me? He's always been on TV working, always been. In fact, last year when Shedeur was talking about coming out in the draft with Caleb Williams being the number one pick, the first thing that Shedeur said was I didn't come out this year because I wanted to be the first quarterback drafted off the board. Do you think that any scouts, GMs, or owners forgot about that? Whether they liked Shedeur or not, it's the fact that your dad has instilled this confidence in you. You got this confidence in you. You think that you're this good. You think that you didn't even have to come out this year because you're guaranteed to be the first one to come out next year. That rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Whether if it did or it didn't, people just don't forget little details like that. You feel me? And there's a lot of other details, a lot of things within the media with, Prime Video and a lot of the, Shedeur is all over every commercial, him, Travis and Shiloh, all the NILs, all the money. And we all know after Deion's big time deal from Colorado, the $50 million deal that he got from coaching in Colorado, we all know that the Sanders family don't need no money, and they really don't need no NFL money, to be honest. Deion Sanders ain't went broke and not even going close to broke. He just signed a new $50 million deal, as I just mentioned. And then, of course, his sons were making millions of dollars at Colorado through their NIL deals and how much money they brought in through fans and ticket sales and merch and food. And it was rocking every game. Right before Shedeur got there, Deion Sanders, Travis Hunter, and the crew got there, they were 1-11. It was not sold out at all. In fact, nobody showed up. Nobody cared. And it was the laughing stock of town. So the fact that people don't see that from Jackson State, a HBCU, straight to a Power 5, Big 12 conference, and you can still play, dominate, and be amongst the best. Not only amongst the best, but you should have been a Heisman finalist along with the Heisman Trophy winner, your teammate who got you the award, Travis Hunter. You feel me? So I'm hurt. I'm hurt deeply. And it takes me to a point to where it's like, I don't want to say it's anything to do with race, because clearly, the number one pick was black. The number two pick is black. Number three pick is black. So of course it has nothing to do with race. But this is more of a thing to where it's like, I'm going to show you my power with these draft picks and with how much you've done within your life, your career, and your coaching career, with your father, with your confidence, with your eagerness. Because they did say, and I can't ignore this or act like it didn't happen or act like it wasn't talked about in reports, but a lot of reporters were saying that they were left unsure about how to feel about Shedeur, or unsure about where to go with him. You feel me? Or unsure about where to place him. You feel me? And I'm not sure what happened during those interviews, or how much can happen during those interviews to where you can even feel like you're so unsure about a player. Cut on the tape and then you'll be sure again. You feel me? You feel me? Cut the tape on and you'll be sure again. But this is sad to see, and I know that Shedeur's going to bounce back from this, and I can't wait to get a jersey wherever he goes. I'm going to support him throughout his whole career, and I know you will too if you're a fan of him. If you are watching, please leave a comment of your choice. Thank you again. If you're returning, I appreciate you as well. I'll be back soon.